followers. Today we continue to play Minecraft, and today we will have something unusual. We will not just survive in the Minecraft, but survive on the only raft in the open ocean. I think this is a rather difficult task, but also very interesting. I hope that we will cope with this task.
Hello? Oh my god, are we going to survive on only one raft? And we will definitely cope with this task? I mean, we don't have any other material unless it's some kind of chest. Alright, well, I already have a plan of action if we can find some blocks. And we can totally survive here and move on. Hi! I am so glad that we are trying new, unusual survival in the Minecraft. Survival is the most interesting thing that is, in my opinion. Here you do everything yourself, and it is up to you whether you survive or not. We are a great team, and we will overcome all difficulties. I believe in us all, us. Hello, audience. Friends, let's not delay and begin our survival. I want to quickly find out what is in this strange chest that is on our raft. And I want to develop and build a house.
It's time to see what's in that chest. Oh my god, there are 4 rods for each of us. It looks like you have to catch all sorts of garbage in the ocean and of course fish to feed on. And from the garbage, we can probably build something important, like a workbench or even a whole house.
What? Fishing with a fishing rod? This is what I've been dreaming about all my life. I have never fished in my life, and I'm very interested to know how it happens. Let's go fishing soon to gather a lot of resources. Also, I really want to eat. Let's quickly fry the fish in the oven. Oops, we don't have an oven yet. Friends, you are dragging your feet too much. Personally, I have not fished once either, but I want to try faster. Let's stop talking a lot and get down to business. It's more important now than talking.
So, here we start fishing. I hope that we immediately catch something cool that we definitely need. We wait only silently. Hurrah! We caught some fish. It's some raw bass. I think it will be very tasty.
Okay, now I want to try to catch a fish. Just throw away the rod and wait for a bite. Usually it happens quickly, so we wait silently not to frighten the fish. It's very exciting to wait for the cool. You just stand and stretch out while the fish looks for your hook. Oh my god! So I caught my first fish in life. It was a raw tuna. Hooray! At last I am on the stern of our raft and will be fishing for the first time. Fishing for me is just something unusual because you catch fish on such a hook. I was told to be quieter when fishing, so we are waiting for my bite. It's very exciting to wait for the cool. You just stand and stretch out while the fish looks for your hook. Oh my god! I caught raw fish!
Okay, so we caught a lot of things in the end, and it's time for us to build our boat. We managed to catch a boulder, many boards, and so we can already make a workbench and an oven. We will also need to make a hoe, because we will make a vegetable garden here. I believe that our raft is beginning to change.
So, I caught a lot of bones and even a sapling of wood. So I think it's time to plant the first tree on our raft. After all, wood is the source of the first logs and the second apple. So we must first cut down this tree and collect seedlings from it. This is the best investment ever. Well, I found a lot of seedlings and Fluttershy made me a hoe. Now I will make us a small vegetable garden on the island, which in the future will be more and more. At first, we will only have wheat, from which we will make bread, but it is better than nothing. You can make a fish sandwich. Now all the ponies will collect all the accumulated resources after a while, and I will save up the resources to build our house. I think I'll go get some fish.
My task now is to assemble our entire tree, which we grew with bone meal. It did not grow too big, of course, but we have enough to start with. The main thing is to collect the foliage seedlings of the same tree to plant it again. I hope I get some apples to save for a rainy day, because I can make golden apples out of them.
And I finally have a garden ready, and I can quickly assemble it. There are a lot of seedlings from such bushes, so you will soon have to expand our raft more and more to have a large vegetable garden. I also hope that when fishing, we will find some more seeds that will help us in this survival in terms of food. So, I'm making a little improvement for the entrance to our house. We will have already made a double staircase and more space for fishing. After all, we had a distance of 1 block, and now we'll be in 2. This is made for convenience because we are 4 people.
After we've collected all the things we could, we start building our beautiful house on a raft. It'll be big enough for all of us to fit in and not be so crowded. And then just on the raft, of course, good, but very little space. And when it is raining, we pee. So we decided to build a house.
Okay, Fluttershy has already built most of the floor, so my job will be to start building the foundation of our house. First, we will make big beams in the corners of the house to keep the house well. And then we will just connect these beams and we will have the base of the house. You will only have to make window frames and ceiling, but others will do it. Yes, this is the task for us with Twilight Sparkle. Now I need to finish the walls and make for them window frames, in which we will then insert the windows. It will be very beautiful in our house, because we have a view of the open ocean. Windows will also be large, definitely not small.
So, well, I am completing the construction of the basis of our house. There will only be to make the interior. It's a good thing I caught a lot of wood, and we're sure enough to build this house. I love surviving here, so I'm willing to do what's best for us. Twilight. Sparkle, you made such comfortable hatches. I really like it. My job now is to insert windows into our house. I got sand from the ocean and melted it into a furnace, and it made glass. Now just need to insert into the window frames that made Pinkie Pie and our house immediately to be transformed, and we will not have wind in the house.
And my task now will be to remove our workbench and our furnace from the raft and move home. We will have a whole 2 stoves, a double chest, and 1 workbench. I think that for a start, it is very good because there are 4 of us and it is better than 1 oven and a single chest. Sooner would have already settled. We have only beds left.
I will take care of the beds. Don't worry. I found a lot of threads and made the wool from which I made the beds. Now we will comfortably place them in our house, and you can finish this series. Hurrah!
That's the end of our next Minecraft series. In this series, we really tried, because we lived on the same raft in the open ocean, and it was very interesting to find different resources directly from the water. I really enjoyed this survival, and I think my friends too.
I really liked it, and I can say that we did a really good job in this series. We also built a big garden, we planted a tree, and built a whole house. I hope you also liked this episode, audience. If so, like this series and write your opinion in comments. And of course, subscribe to our channel. See you soon.